Good morning, friends. I hope you all are well and fine and safe. Yesterday we have completed PQLI related all things, what we mean by the PQLI, how it can be measured, their limitations, and all other things we have completed related to PQLI. Now we will discuss about HDI. What is the full for HDI? Human Development. We have completed three indicators of the economic development. The three indicators which we have completed these are growth rate of nation income, second one growth rate of per capita income and PQI. Compared to growth rate of nation income, growth rate of per capita income is better indicator of economic development, and compared to growth rate of per capita income, next one PQLI is the better indicator. Okay, now we are discussing about the Human Development Index. What do you mean by the Human Development Index? Human Development Index, that means which has presented by UNDP. UNDP. What is the full form? UNDP, United National Development Program. Presented the Human Development Report. Okay, per year Human Development Report is presented by UNDP. Okay, in this time period, this indicator is the most used by all countries. From beginning, I will start it. What is it and who has presented it? What is its value and this all? Actually, Human Development Index is prepared by Professor Amartya Sen. He is great Indian economist. Okay, Professor Amartya Sen and Mehboob Haq. Actually, Mehboob Haq has Pakistani economist and India's Professor Amar Sen has Indian economist. These both have coordinated with each other and they have prepared HDI, which is accepted by UNDP, United National Development Program. And at present, United Nations Development Program is presenting a report, HDR, Human Development Report. Okay, in 1990. In the report, Human Development Index was presented as a measurement of economic development. Okay, Human Development Index, it is full for HDI. You remember this thing first. Thereafter, second one I said, who has presented this United Nations Development Program? UNDP presented, clear, and who has prepared it? Dr. Amartya Sen and Mehboob Haq. They presented a report. Which report? Human Development Report in the 1990. They are presenting this report. Okay, and UNDP presenting this report. Now at present also UNDP is presenting per year. So in this report, index was presented, and in this index, they prepared a report in that index wise. That means they will be prepared it from 0 to 1. Actually, its value is 0 to 1. Remember this, PQLI value has 0 to 100 and its value is 0 to 1. And they measure. This Human Development Index was presented as a measurement of development. Okay. In this, we can compare a country with another country and with one state to another state. If we want to compare India's various states with each other, what's their development process, what's their development rate, we can present it. Okay? So in this also we can present it, we can prepare, we can compare to each other. There's all states with each other in India. See, there's all other countries. Actually, in 2015, 188 countries, 188 countries related HDI report has prepared. Correct? Human Development Index prepared, and this report, that means Human Development Report is presented. In this, India has got 133. That means according to their value, what's value they get? 0 to 1. I said Human Development Index value is 0 to 1. So whatever value, whatever indexes are getting, whatever value they will get. Suppose close to 0, then bad performance of that country. Close to 1, that means better performance of that country in economic developed. So, according to this, they will get value, they will get rank, and then they compare to each other. So, I'm saying that in 2015 also report has prepared by UNDP, and in this report, India got 130th rank. Clear? So India got 130th rank in that report. That means what? India's compared to all other countries, India's development has less. That means 130th number. All other countries, that means 129 country has better performance compared to India. Clear? So like this, we can compare to each other. These all countries can be compared to each other. What is their rank? What they got, and what type of development is occurring there. We can compare with the help of HDI. And this report has presented by UNDP. I think you got what is the HDI. Okay, HDI, that means Human Development Index. First sentence. Second one, HDI presented by UNDP, by the Human Development Report in 1990. Okay, in that report, an index was prepared as a measurement of development of a country. Okay, with the help of this HDR, more than one state of a same country and more than one country of the world can be compared to each other. What type of development is occurring in that country? Okay, rank can be given to them. These all countries. In 2015, I said that in 2015, 188 countries has involved in that, and 188 countries related HDR has prepared. And in this report, India got 130 rank. Why I repeat it? Because of from these sentences, maybe any one mark question or maybe any MCQ related question in your final exam or in any test. So it is, these are very important sentences. You learn this all. Clear? So this are creating, and this one has prepared. This idea has prepared by Professor Amar Sen and Mehboob Haq. Okay, and according to their ideas, according to their report, according to their ideas, this HDI has prepared by UNDP. Clear? Now, their evolution with the help or basics of the HDI. Evolution made regarding the development efforts. What type of development efforts has done by various countries? Okay, and what type of improvement has done? Improvement were introduced in the year 2010 in the minimum and maximum values, which were used to measure HDI since 1990. Next one, determinants. You know, in PQLI, I said three determinants are there. There's three type of aspects are there. Like this. In HDI also we have these three determinants. These three determinants are life expectancy, knowledge, good standard of living. These three determinants. First one is life expectancy. If you want, you can write same meaning which we have compared in PQLI. Same meaning you can write here for the life expectancy. Clear? Second one, education. Education achievement. Education achievement, if you're going to write, you cannot write that same. It will be different from the PQLI. Education achievement, data depicts social achievement. You can write knowledge. What you can write? Knowledge only. And third one is the good standard of living. What type of income related data these are given. It will be also included in this. So these are total three. These three are, first one life expectancy, second one is educational achievement. You can write literacy or education achievement or knowledge. Third one is last, good standard of living. This type of three determinants are of HDI. Now we will discuss in detail as all three. First one is what? Life expectancy. Life expectancy, you know, in the last, in PQLI we have done. In PQLI we have compared what do you mean by the life expectancy. Same meaning, if you want, you can write here. The percentage of population, from here I say, the percentage of population educated out of total population. It's known as life expectancy. Same meaning you can use here. Then after we will add another two sentences. First one we have to write that meaning here. Then after we will add these two sentences. These two sentences next are, if a country's life expectancy has, you learn that meaning. If I will say next meaning, then it will be create complication in your mind and it is difficult to learn which is the better, which is not better. So please you learn only that meaning and you can use same meaning here. Then after what we will do? Then after we have to write from here. If it is less than 50 years. If it is less than 50 years. Clear? If it is less than 50 years, that means what? The country is said to be deficient in health. That means not good facilities of health in this country. Second line we will write which we here. That is higher of life expectancy. That means better HDI. Very easy these four sentences. If a countries have less than 50 years life expectancy, that means we can say that that country has bad performance for the health, or you can say deficient in the health. Second one, if a country's life expectancy is more than 50 years, then we can say that country has better the HDI. Okay. Now second one. First one we have completed life expectancy. What we will do? We will write same meaning which we have completed in the PQLI. Same meaning we have to write here. Then after we have to write 2 points. Next 2 points. These 2 points are related to 50 years. If a country's life expectancy is less than 50 years, then that country has deficient in the health. Or if a country has more than 50 years life expectancy, then we can say that country has better the HDI. Okay, life expectancy is better the HDI. Now we will discuss about the knowledge. What we have to write for the knowledge? Listen. In this, it is related to the quantum of knowledge. Quantum of knowledge, that means what? Quantity, which is related to adult literacy. Remember that only first meaning I said, which is saying to the equivalent. But we will add next two sentences in the HDI. Now we are discussing about the second indicator or second fact, or you can say second determinants of the HDI. The second determinant is knowledge, literacy, or education. Clear? For the knowledge, what we have to write? For the knowledge we have to write. It is the known as the quantum of knowledge, adult literacy. How we can get this quantum of knowledge, adult literacy? Remember that it is related to adult literacy. In this we will divide. If you want to calculate it, first of all we will divide total population of a country in this age group. Okay, age group 15 years and above are included. Who will include only 15 years and above age group will be included first. Okay. Second one is these two aspects are included here. First of all, we are discussing about the quantum of knowledge, adult literacy. Here. Then after we are saying that people of a group which or who have completed the 15 years and above are included. Clear? Then after what? Then after two aspects are including this. These two aspects are, first one, number of years of schooling. First one is what? Number of years of schooling. Total number of years of schooling. Then second one is expected number of years of schooling. Then after, what is the gap between this both? In expected and actual number. Whatever gap we will find, the gap between expected and actual number of the schooling is the the gap between expected and actual number of years of schooling taken to derive the value. I will explain an example so you will get. First of all, we are discussing about the determinants of the HDI. Clear? Determinants of HDI are three. First one is life expectancy. Second one is the education, knowledge, or you can say literacy. Third one is good standard of living. Clear? We have the three determinants, we have the three facts, we have the three determinants which can be measured the HDI. We have the three. First one is life expectancy, second one is knowledge, and third one is good standard of living. First one we have compared, that is related to life expectancy, which is the same to PQLS, which we have completed. PQLS same meaning we have to write. Then after we have to write this two sentences. Less than 50 years if life expectancy of a country or a state is less than 50, or if life expectancy of the country or a state is more than 50 years. Then what we will say? We will say better if more than 50, then better performance of that country for HDM. Less than 50 years, that means we will say deficient or in the health. That country is deficient in the health. Clear? Now we are discussing about the knowledge. In the knowledge, we are saying that quantum of the knowledge, adult literacy. Quantum, that means quantity of a knowledge, adult literacy. How we will be measure it? How we can be calculated? We can be calculated with the help of this method. In that age group who have completed 15 years or above the 15 years. Second point, have we got? Then after I am saying that we will be calculate the gap, number of years of schooling or expected number of years of schooling. Suppose for the Indian, if population, we are saying about average, okay, number of years of schooling has decided, number of years of schooling is 5 years, for example this, and expected has 12 years. So what is the gap in between this both? We have expected 12 years and number of years, actual number of years is only 5. So 12 minus 5, we will get 7. So if this gap is more, that means that country's education level is less. If this gap is less, that means that country has good or better in the education. According to this, we can measure the knowledge in the HDI. In doubt? I say knowledge, that means what? In the HDI knowledge, that means quantum of knowledge of adult literacy. Then second point I said, we will calculate it. The age group 15 years and above are included. This one also clear. Third one I am saying that two aspects are included here. These two aspects are number of years of schooling. That means how many actual years, how many actual number of years that person has got education in the school or in a college, whatever. Okay, so now actual number. You can write here actual number of years of schooling. Second one is what? Expected number of years of schooling. Whatever expectation has decided by the government for the population. That means this number of years of schooling will, I hope, or that government policy or government has just expected this number of years of schooling for the population of a country. Okay. Then after I said next and last sentence, the gap between expected and actual number of years of schooling is taken as derived the value. That means for an example, actual number of years of schooling is 5 years. Was it 5 years school gaya? Like that. Okay. Actual number of years of schooling is 5. Expected has what? 12 years. Government has expected that the person will, or this population will Average, just average. Okay. Expected 12 years of schooling. So what is the difference between this both? 12 minus 5, 7. This gap is high. That means education level is low. If this gap is not high, equal or very less, then we can say education, knowledge or literacy is high in that country. So just we will be measured this indicator by this model. Now last one. Then after also if you have any doubt or any query, please personally message so I will clear that down. Next one is related to good standard of living. Good standard of living. Good standard of living, that means what? If you want to live in a better, okay, economically you will get better facilities, better services, better goods, better quality goods. That means what? Good standard of living. Same thing. Standard of living refers to ability of the this all things. Here we will be measured this all. First one, pure. Good standard of living refers to the availability of the pure drinking water. Pure drinking water. You can write one by one point. You can indicate here one, two, 3 points. First point is pure drinking water. Second one is medical services. One by one point if you want, you can write. Third one is what? Good sanitation. Hygienic and sanitation facilities in the country or not. Next one, infant mortality rate. What do you mean by the infant mortality rate? How many infants die before completing 1 year out of 1,000? That is known as infant mortality rate. This one also calculate here. Now I am explaining. So maybe you get it. It is a wider concept compared to PQLI. Compared to PQLI, HDI is wider concept. Clear? Because of not only this, there's two things. Not only this one, infant mortality. More than this all other things included here. So we can say compared to PQLI, HDI is a wider concept because of not only these three aspects. Actually, these are three aspects only: life expectancy, knowledge, good standard of living. But there's a in detail, there's a more than three: good sanitation, pure drinking water facility, and medical facilities, percentage of nutrition and malnourished children. Malnourished children, that means what? All type of proteins, vitamins, and which calorie is most important for a human being, for a person. These are getting this or not. If these are getting, then it's okay. Otherwise, it is malnourished children. That a person who have not got proper vitamins, mineral, proper vitamins, calories, and all type of proteins, carbohydrates. These all are not getting by a person or a child. That person or a child will be malnourished. Okay. Next one is per capita calorie availability. Per capita calorie availability per day. Calorie availability per day. Next one, mortality rate. Mortality rate means what? What is the mortality rate of infant below 5 years age? I said first infant mortality rate, that is the below 1 year. Okay, 0 to 1 year. And it is related to below the 5 years age. Next one, protein and fat availability. Protein and fat availability, etc. So this all are included in this. Then after, if I am saying that good pure drinking water facilities there, medical services are there, good sanitation facility, and less infant mortality rate, and less people small, it is this per capita calorie availability also very high, and mortality rate is low. That means what? These people are getting proper proteins and fat availability also good. That means this all considered which depend on the income. If my income is high, then I can get this all. If my income will low, that means I cannot get this all facilities. It's naturally positively related with each other. Okay, there's both have positive relationship. So income and this all other good standard facilities have positive relationship. If we have higher income, then we can get good and high standard of living. So it is depend on the income index. It's depend on the income index. It's depend on the income first. And if we are discussing about more than one country's relative, then it will be depend on the income index. Okay. And in the income index is that in which per capita gross national income, which can be measured on the basis of PPP. That means purchasing power parity. I said before, purchasing power parity, that means what? If you have listened, I said previously, what do you mean by the purchasing power parity? Purchasing power parity, I already explained. I repeat again, purchasing power parity, that means a rate of exchange between two countries that gives them equal purchasing power to their own economy. That is known as purchasing power parity. Okay, it's for 1 mark question. It's IMP question for your final exam also. So we have completed this about first one, means of the HDI. Then we have discussed about the determinants of the HDI. These determinants are three: life expectancy, knowledge, standard of living. Okay. Then after we have compared their meanings also. If the same question 3 marks, write a short note on HDI, then we have to write this paragraph related all things which I completed in beginning. There's all we have completed point wise. Then after we have to write this one, determinants of the human development index. These determinants are three: life expectancy, knowledge, standard of living. We have to draw same type of chart. Remember this thing. We have to draw same type of chart and we have to explain this all points same as it is only. Clear? Then after we have to write important aspects. These important aspects are the maximum value of HDI is 1, which is based on 3 standard. Its maximum value is what? Its maximum value is 1. Okay, which based on 3 standards. This three standards, or you can say 3 determinants: knowledge and life expectancy, knowledge and good standard of living. Second one is its value is 0 to 1. Next one, a country's HDI whose HDI data is closer to 1. If HDI is closer to 1, that means it's considered more developed. Okay, that means high ranking in the HDI. If a country's value is close to 0 or further from 1, you can write here close to 0, is considered less developed. Okay, it gets lower ranking in the HDI. Last one, according to 2014 data. According to 2014 data, Norway rank has number 1. What rank has got? Norway. Okay, Norway ranked first with 0.944. In 1 mark question, it's very IMP. Who got first rank? Which country got first rank? What its rank? 1. Okay, what's its HDI? 0.944. You remember this, its highest value is 1. Okay, 0 to 1 value. So, close to 1, that means 0.944. Who got this rank? Norway. Clear? In 2014, Norway got first rank by 0.944 HDI value. India got 130th rank because India got 0.609. India got what? 0.609 points. Rank 130. What is rank? 130. How many countries included in this? 188 countries. 188 countries included in this report in HDI. Okay, in that India got 130th rank. We have done this one. Now next one is the Human development indicators for some countries of the world. This one is next, which we have discussed tomorrow. But today you have to complete this one in detail. Full answer you have to complete. Okay. And today I have completed. I will say this all questions. What type of questions we have completed today? We have completed what do you mean by the HDI? Who have presented? Who is prepared? Okay. From which year? 1990. Okay. And who is presenting for year this report? UNDP, United Nations Development Program is presenting. Who has prepared this report? This Mehboob Haq and Amar Sen has prepared it, and its value is 0 to 1. India got which rank? 130th rank. Norway got first rank here, and it has three aspects as three determinants, three factors. We by these three determinants we can be measured, or UNDP can be measured the HDI rank for all other countries. This are knowledge. Second one, what is first? Life expectancy, knowledge, and good standard of living. Their meaning you can write very well, which I have done here. There's all three meaning as it is. You have to learn and write. Then after aspects, important aspects. What is its value? Maximum value is 1. What is lowest value? Minimum value 0. What is its value rank? Its value is 0 to 1. Close to 1, that means better performance of that country. Close to 0, that means bad performance of that country, or that is the less developing country. Next one, which country has got first rank in 2014? Norway got first rank in the 2014. Total 188 countries included in this report. India got 130th rank by 0.609. Okay, HDI value has 0.609 India's. Norway's has 0.944. Okay, so you have to read and complete this answer. If you have any query, any doubt, please personally message. And complete your assignment. Whatever given assignment, please you complete at whatever time I had given. At that same time you have to complete. And please don't copy from others. Okay, please you do your work because of no any shortcut for the good study. Do hard work and get good marks. Excellent marks. Thank you.